Good morning, staff. I wanted to take just a moment to share with you some information that the building leadership team has been working on, as well as the district leadership team. This first slide indicates that this is our map to continuous improvement planning, which we know is important for each of us to look at individually in our classrooms, in our content areas, throughout the building, but it is also very important for us to come up with these types of plans for our building and how it fits into the district overall plan. Of course, our purpose is to ensure that all students learn at our school, but we also then must look at our school improvement plan, which we sometimes call SIP. We have to look at that data to understand if we are effectively carrying out our purpose. Our data needs to help us make sure that every student is learning in our building in all areas. We always look at the following types of data: demographics, perceptions, school processes, and student learning. It seems that with the STAR testing, the DIBELS testing, the classroom assessments that you do, benchmark placement tests and things like that, it seems like the student learning piece or the achievement piece is what is focused on most, or that's what we think of when we think of data. But there's a lot of other factors that we can incorporate and bring alongside that information that can give us a clearer picture of where we're at in our school and how we're progressing. An important piece that has come about, as we are going through this redesign process for the Kansas CAN initiative, definitely has to do with perceptions. We will have some guiding questions. How are we engaging students in our building? What are our strengths? What are our opportunities for growth? What strategies might we intentionally use? What professional learning will support our action plan? What indicators, milestones will help us measure our growth? These are all questions that we will kind of keep to the forefront as we are reviewing and gathering your input for our SIP plan. Of course, another factor that we have to keep right there in the forefront are the Kansas redesign principles, which, there are 4 principles or pillars that they used to call student success skills, which obviously is that integrated approach to social, emotional, and employability skills. We need to make sure that we are falling in line with the family and business community partnerships in collaboration with those areas. A new piece that we will be exploring through this redesign process is the personalized learning, giving students more choice over their time, their place, their pace, their path. We've always done some personalized learning, but we're going to have to focus on this a little more in depth. And of course, real world application is a pretty significant part. And we'll be exploring more project-based learning, internships, just various things that can bring things to the real world for students in their learning. We've come up with an exciting new vision statement that we would like to get your input on too, that we would like to ignite a student's passion with the freedom to go beyond anything they can imagine. And that honestly gives me goosebumps to think about, because that's what we're all here for. Just wanted to share with you, we did do some preliminary data gathering from students, from parents, and also from staff. And these are some things that kind of stood out from our initial data. I will give you an opportunity to go over this and read this in more depth in your PLC groups. But the thing that came out again and again in all 3 areas was that our school is awesome, that people feel connected, and that the relationships are strong. There's lots of great experiences that our students have. And the staff data, again, also was about relationships. And again, I'll let you read this more in depth on your own. And the parent data, again and again, showed a lot of family atmosphere in our school. We will be doing more data collecting to help us with our SIP plan and for our redesign process. But I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to look over this PowerPoint as well as the school improvement plan document that I want you to pick up before you leave the meeting today. And we'll see what we can do to help make things best for kids.